iQOO loves making quirky phones with high refresh rate screens, big batteries and fast chargers. And one of the strongest selling points with this brand is its competitive price. So today we have the iQOO Z11 Lite, which is their latest budget contender. You're getting a plastic back with a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, which is fast and mostly unlocks it in first attempt. It is a big phone but can be used with a single hand, and there's a headphone jack at the bottom and this dynamic light at the back for notifications and even for music. Now, if I had to nitpick, the joints on the edges of its frame are visible and they're not adding to the appeal. However, the back provides decent grip and the overall weight distribution makes it one-hand use friendly, which is a good thing. And at the front, there are chunky bezels that are noticeable, especially on the chin, but they tend to disappear once you start using the phone. The iQOO Z11 Lite is using a 6.74-inch LCD panel, which falls in the HD Plus category, but this still has 120Hz refresh rate, so it is a basic but responsive panel, and because of that, the phone feels smooth. You won't notice any quality issues in day-to-day use like social media and office work. However, the resolution definitely feels dated if you're watching Netflix or YouTube content. Now, this panel has good colors and quick response time, so both casual content consumption and casual gaming are sorted. Outdoor visibility is a mixed bag because darker elements are not as clearly visible, something that needs work, especially since we're in 2026 and brightness shouldn't be an issue. Moving on to cameras now, there's a 50 megapixel rear camera with a 0.08 megapixel secondary sensor, and there is a 5MP selfie shooter up front. Daylight shots are clear and mostly detailed with decent dynamic range preservation. The colors and details are subject to how well the scene is lit. Indoors too, there's good colors and contrast captured, but the shutter slows down a bit and it continues to slow in low light pictures as well. Of course, in all conditions, the rear shooter is working much better than the front camera, which could honestly use some work. Videos also repeat a similar narrative. There's up to 1080p recording support and the results are best detailed in daylight, then acceptable in indoor well-lit conditions and need some work in low-light conditions. Considering this is a budget phone, the cameras have decent performance if given proper lighting. Now, this is the 6GB 256GB variant and the phone is powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 6300 chip. So there are 2 performance and 6 efficiency cores, giving it excellent standby power saving and performance on tap. We played Asphalt Legends, BGMI, Subway City to test the iQOO Z11 Lite, and all of them ran smooth on balanced settings. While the display resolution and responsiveness limit the immersion and experience of competitive games like BGMI, Asphalt and Subway City run pretty well. That said, even long gaming sessions with back-to-back switching between titles neither heated nor showed any lag in our testing. The battery also holds the fort and we didn't notice any sudden drains. Benchmarking stress tests also went smooth and most apps tend to resume where you leave them, which is a lot for a budget phone like this. So daily use, light multitasking and gaming are all sorted on this phone. Battery is also solid. We got close to 1.5 day backup on a single charge. On heavy use too, you will easily get a full day of use plus some backup for the night. While gaming drains most power, there are no abrupt drops, and when the phone finally runs out, the 44-watt brick that you get inside the box will juice it up from 24% to 100% in under 1 hour. Now, with all that said, I think it is time for us to wrap the iQOO Z11 Lite review. While the build has minor quirks like the joint showing, it is a decently built phone. While the display might limit gaming immersion or experience, it is still a good panel. And while there may be only a limited assortment of lenses to choose from, the camera works well for the price. As for daily use, multitasking, gaming or battery backup, those are the strongest points about this phone. So if you're buying in a budget for smoothness and battery as your top priority, you can check out this phone, and if you're looking for something more, hit the Gadgets 360 subscribe button and feel free to scroll our tech-rich playlist. My name is Manik Beri, you're watching Gadgets 360 and I'll see you in the next video.